how you doing? Guess what? Today is day 90 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Yes, that's right. We have made it through 90 sessions. What a dubious celebration and honour that is as well. To joking aside, hey, well done you. Congratulations. Sticking with something for 90 days. That's no mean feat. We're only 2 weeks off 100, so let's just keep on plugging for that. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for your company all this time. It's always lovely to see you and hear from you as well. Seriously though, well done, 90, yes. I mean, I'm obsessive and stubborn. That's why I do this stuff. So the fact that you've made it this far, I mean, you get brownie points. Okay, so let's do core work today. So starting, if you're joining me with day 90's playlist, 3, 2, 1, go. And we're going to start on the ground today. Yes. So just lying in semi-supine, just with the knees up. And we've done this one before. Just going to rock the pelvis super gently, just forwards and back. Only by a couple of centimeters or an inch or so each way. And what we really want to do though is get the feeling that if there is a clock face on the belly, that we're just drawing it into the center as we do this. Relax the back of the neck. So take all the engagement through the belly. Don't let it come through the flexors. Even monitor like when you start to tense down the sternum over the diaphragm as well. But we're just flossing through the spine here. Good. Now we're going to tip the pelvis side to side. So left to right. And again, only by a couple of centimeters, really not very far at all. Still drawing in through that clock face. I mean, the more you draw that through, the harder work you make it for yourself. Okay, great. So now we're going to spin it like it's a spinning plate. Just go one direction. We'll change that direction in a second. Try and keep an engagement with the stomach the whole way through. Keep on checking in with the back of that neck. Make sure you're not tensing. Keep breathing. Good, and change direction now. So the plate's spinning the other direction. This one took a while for my mind to get wrapped around. So if you're finding it weird and hard, that's because it's weird and hard. So just go with it, work it out. The body will start to get it after a while. Good, alright, we're going to do some bridges. So arms up if you want to increase the challenge, or either way on the floor here, extending the pelvis away. So up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2. As you come down, really try and isolate each vertebra as you roll it out on the mat. So it's like we're doing a spinal roll. I'm just going to try and let each individual vertebra come down in turn, which means you do have to engage through the belly as you're doing that. And again. Make sure you're sending the pelvis long and away rather than lifting up. If you're getting a compression feeling on the small of the back, then don't go as high, or change the intention behind the move to be away rather than up, or both. Good, and just bring the legs up into a tabletop. And from here, just isolate turning from side to side. And again, you don't have to leave your hands up here. You can have them down just by your side if you want. And then we're just going to go toe taps and back in. So remember, this is not about bending through the leg like that. I'm moving from the hips. Now, if you're okay with that, go opposite arm and leg. You don't have to go with my pacing at all on this. And in fact, you really want to give yourself an opportunity to find control throughout all of this movement. And control doesn't mean clamping down on the muscles. It means that you're having a smooth pace and quality of movement throughout the whole journey. And keep drawing through that clock face. You can have the feeling that the small of the back is just relaxing deep into the mat. Good, just popping feet down again. Stabilizing this leg, relax this leg out, but don't go all the way down to the floor. So what we don't want to do is just kind of flop it out. This is about, again, controlling the movement all the way through. Stopping, I don't know, about 45 degrees-ish, maybe a bit more, and then back again. So this leg is stable. So you need to work out, what do you need to relax and what do you need to engage to allow this movement to happen. And again, feel like you can raise the arms up. Lengthening out the neck on the mat. Relaxing the small of the back into the mat. And feeling like you're drawing that clock face on your belly into the center. Remember, you don't find control through clamping down on the muscles. You actually find it through finding release and trying to isolate which are the main muscles involved in this movement. And then if anything that's extraneous thinks it's helping, say, no, no, go away. No, you're not helping. Good, and then just changing legs. Nice and released. Beautiful, just bring the legs back to center, roll yourself into the side, and into a crouch, and rolling up through the spine. And when you come up, just start to circle through the shoulders. Keep everything nice and released. Getting the legs a little bit wider. Good, now we're going to squeeze the arms up, and as we squeeze, we do a little bit of a knee bend. Good, and again, going a bit lower. Good, staying low, and into chicken backstroke. Keep the movement nice and light, freedom through the neck. Go a little low with the legs. Yes. Owning it, make sure the knees are over the toes. So you're not going in like this. And let's go forwards. Really use the whole of the pectoral girdle for this. So it's feeling like it's the pecs and the shoulder blades doing the movement. And let's just bend over a little bit if you're feeling like you're warming up, to get the small of the back a bit involved. And going right over if you can. Good, to the center, rolling up through the spine, one foot in front of the other, and we're going to circle through, making sure the knees over the toe. Really now get a feeling, even though the arms release, that you're kind of stretching through. So the arms trying to go as far forward and as far back as you can. I didn't finish my sentence. You're kind of stretching through the whole of the chest and the side. Go the other way. So it's released. You're trying to touch the ceiling, trying to touch the walls in front of you, behind you, and the floor. Remember, you're not going to find that through tension. Good, changing legs. Keep the knee over the toe. And again, start to find a stretch. So I'm not just isolating from the shoulder now. I want to involve sort of all of the body. Good, keep going. Really get some freedom through that movement. And change direction. Reaching up, relaxing through the neck. 5, 6, 7. Good. Going up. and down. You can get a bit of a curve through the spine, drive through the floor to come up. Good, so now we're going to hang over. We're going to go 1, 2, then up and down. Straight, bent, rise up and down again. Straight, bent, rise up and again. Straight, bent, rising up. And we're going to go drop and up, drop. So the hand's going in front of the nose. The only reason why the hand looks like it's going across the body is because I'm turning my hips and my shoulders. But keep the hand directly in front of the nose and let the arms come up through that knee bend. Then just switch them off and let them drop. But then control where it goes. If you want to warm up, which I know you do, bend the knees a little more. Good, just rolling through ankles and wrists. And the other way, which is always so much harder. Put the weight in the ball of the grounded foot. Good, changing over, ankles and wrists. And the other way. Good, circling in, then out. In, let's do that with the leg. So I'm going to go here, behind. It's like I'm making a charity ribbon shape. Keeping the weight in the ball of this foot. One more set, but we're going to bend down more now. Oh yes, and now we can feel the stomach engage. Make sure you're lifting up through the head so that you're not crunching over. So we're keeping balance through a combination of alignment and engagement. All right, let's change. Make sure the weight's in the ball of the grounded foot. Lifting up through the head, sinking down through the butt. And keep going. And now let's bending down. Now let's bend down more. Only as far as you feel comfortable. If you're feeling any excess strain in the Achilles or the calf, come up. Good. Shaking out. Legs wide. Chest goes forward and back. Just nice and light, whimsical even. Using that center point. And side to side. Nice and light. So remember, whenever we're going fast, you really want to find light movement through the body. Bend the legs a little more. And we're going to circle. Try and have this as a perfect circle. Smooth quality of movement. And change direction. So you should be able to feel the core working a little bit with this. Oh, some of you told me to F off then. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Reach up, roll down. 2, 3, and bend the knees back up. Back down. Sorry, I don't mind being told to F off. And back up. And down. 2, 3, staying down there. Just gently popping out one hip then the other. Good, and swinging from side to side. Good, now we're going to swing up to one side and around to the other side. Up. Woo, and make sure you don't fall over backwards. Now separate the arms out. If you're feeling comfortable with this, you get a bit of a back arch. Make sure the knees are not locked, otherwise you'll start to feel a bit of a strain on the inner knee. Good. Now, rather than bending all the way down, we're going to go across horizontally. If you want, you can put a slight arch in that back bit there. Don't do yourself any damage, you know the rules. Beautiful. Just take that leg behind. Rolling down. 2, 3, 4, bend. Walk out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Walking out. Beautiful. From here, let's do some oblique twists. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going down to your forearms and keep going. So twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back up. Just really small little side kicks, back kicks. 3, alternating. 4, 5, 6. From here, we're going to go small one up, in. Small one back, down. Small one up, in. And again. Whoa, I did it wrong. Up and down. Alright, if you're feeling good about this, go a little bit higher with the leg. So we're going to go up, in, up, and down. Up, in. Now, take the leg across the body when you go in. So to the opposite elbow. And then go up, in. Last one on each side. Up, across, up, and down. Up, across. Good. Come to your knees. Rolling through the shoulders. Good stuff. And rolling forwards. Good. Swing onto your backs. Into a nice bucket. I said bucket. And side to side with the hips. Lengthening through the back of the neck. Don't crunch through the neck here. Okay, we're going to do 2 in the double pulse. So we go 1, 2, pulse. 1, 2, pulse. Good, keep going, but take the arms a little bit higher. You love it. Good, slow it down over the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On your backs, lying down. With the legs straight up. Now I'm just going to go thrust and down. You can put the hands there. Now our extension with this, we're going to go up, out, down, up, up, down. Make sure you're feeling like the small of the back wants to burst a balloon into the floor. Good. The next version of this, which we'll do in a second, is we're going to not take out the knee band. So we're going to go up, here, down, and up, down. Yes, it's a beautiful feeling, isn't it? Couple more. Good. Bring the knees into the chest for a sec. Oh, how good is this? Okay, so we're going to go, did this last week in a bucket.
And I'm going to go diagonal and back up, diagonal and back up. I'm just turning this way so I don't hit the plant. Here we go. And diagonal, 2, up, 2, diagonal, 2, up. Try and keep it a consistent pace the whole way down and up. So you're not just kicking it out and holding it and coming back. You're controlling all the way out smooth, all the way back in. Oh, that was a good hip click. All right, from here, let's do some crunches. If it's too intense with the legs and tabletop, just pop them down. All we're doing is crunching through the core and just rising the shoulder blades off the ground. And again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, legs in, just relax for a second. You are winning, yes you are. Good, legs up. Legs to the side, take them down. And then up. I've got clicky hips today. So my legs are in the straddle, like this. And then back up. Now, if this is floating your boat, which I know it is, as we come up, we're going to do a crunch. 2 and up. Down and up. This is super hard. Sorry, just made myself laugh. Okay, great. That was good. I think we all did really, really well on that one. Okay, great. All right, one leg straight up in the air. I'm just feeling weird on this side, so I'm going to change. Okay, we're going to do 4 pulses. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3 pulses and in. 1, 2, 3, and in. 1, 2, 3, and in. Good. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3, and in. 1, 2, 3, and in. Now, if this is doing good for you, as we change legs again, we're just going to bring our shoulder blades off the ground. 1, 2, 3, and in. 2, 2, 3, and in. 3, 2, 3, and in. 4, 2, good, and change. 1, 2, 3, and in. 2, 2, 3, and in. 3, 2, 3, and in. One more set. This time as we come in, we're going to crunch in. So we go 1 to opposite hand, and in. 2, 2, 3, and in. 3, 2, 3, and in. 4, 2, and changing. 1, opposite arm to leg, and in. 2, 2, 3, and in. 4, sorry, 3, 2, 3, and in, and 4, 2, 3. Yes, you rocked it. Bring it down. Just bring the legs open and close. Just going to relax through this movement. Beautiful, good relaxing. Just take yourself onto your side. Not complete unless we do sideways dips. 2, 3, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And coming in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Changing sides. Good stuff. See, it's so much easier now you're on day 90, right? 6, 7, and here we go, dipping. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, into the curve. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Roll straight into a high plank. And we're going to do the trapezius dips. So down, 2. If this is too intense, pop onto your knees. Don't let that spine collapse. Good, pop the knees down, just have a rest. Woo! Yes, core day, yes. We're almost done on the ground. Almost done. Okay, we did this one last week. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, and then reach up and up. Again, going in and in. Reaching up, up, and up. Again, 1, 2, up, and up. 1, 2, and up. Good, just straight into mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can feel double time coming on. Let's do it. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2 and then a bounce. 1, 2, bounce. 1, 2, bounce. 1, 2, bounce. Yes, team. Push up into a down dog. Yes. Just walk through the feet. Good. Walking the hands in. Rolling up through the spine. Roll the shoulders. Good stuff. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, with the shoulders. Now really get the elbows high. Try and keep the head the same height the whole way. Yes, you own this. All right, let's do a bit of elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What we're going to do, check behind you, because we're going to go this way. We're going to go reverse lunge, elbow to knee. Let's try and go double time. Here we go. Lunge and knee. Lunge and knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the other one, starting slow. 2, and up. Double time, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, facing the front. Let's just breeze out through these. Good, just get the arms up. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So forward, side, back, running on the spot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Get a bit deeper if you feel like it. Good, last time. Good. Legs wide and hips. Let's get the arms in too, why not? Arms up high. Arms straight and down low. Bad flossing. Good, arms up. And just circle through the wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And just swing it out. Nice and breezy. Get some nice stretch from fingertip to fingertip. 4, 5, 6, 7, and good work. Yeah, nice one. Reach up. Roll down. Keep the knees bent. And just straighten until you find a stretch, then release. And straighten. Good, this time straighten and hold, and just hang over. Good. Just walk the feet out and hang over. Just gently go from side to side. Just use your hands to support, nice and easy. Good. Now if you're feeling comfortable, we're just going to settle into a static stretch. Keep this heel on the ground, so if that means coming up higher, do that. If you're feeling good about this, just bend forwards a little bit. You can use this arm to help push out that leg. Good, deep breath in, breathe out. Use the hands to support you across. Good. Use your hands to support you across and just pop down the knee. And just cheat out this leg so you can get a stretch through the flexor. Lifting up tall. Good. Push through the heel to come up. Reach up and bend over the leg that's up. If you want, you can just do it with one hand. It's up to you. I like using this hand to kind of pull on this one and get a bit more of a stretch. Good, then just straighten that leg and stretch down over the top. And then if you can, just flex that toe. If you want to grab the foot and pull it up, you can. Beautiful. Bend that leg, just turn around the other side. You can, of course, just change legs. I just like switching sides. Lifting up through the head, sinking down through this hip. Good. Pushing up, bending over the leg that's forwards. Oops, that's the end of my playlist. And then just popping forwards. Just have the toe, have it pointed but not, oh, what was that? Have it pointed but not really tense, so it's sort of relaxed, pointed. If such a thing exists. And if you feel like you're comfy with it, just take hold, pulling up through the ball of the foot. Good, and then just swing the leg around, just do a couple of cat-cows, reaching up. And then if you don't feel like going back to an arch, just go back to a neutral, but if you want an arch, can stretch out some of that tension through the belly. And just take yourself through some nice, gentle rotations. Really imagine that the spine itself goes up and down, so the muscles around you are kind of passive as the spine is just lifting itself towards the ceiling and then relaxing itself down towards the floor. And then while you're here, just align the index fingers so they're in line, thumbs are outstretched and about a thumb width apart, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck the toes under, lift the butt towards the ceiling, and just think about that butt, those butt bones want to go towards the ceiling, but those thighs want to rest on the wall behind you, engaging through the shoulder blades. Breathing through that. Beautiful, just soften and gently creep the hands into the feet. Rolling up through the spine, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Nice. Good people. That concludes day 70. Well done us. Good. Hope you're feeling a bit worked there as well. Let's get fired up for the next week, going into the 90s. Yay. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely weekend. Just to sort of reiterate this, by the way, this is the t-shirt, I've talked about it before, but I got from the Victorian Actors Benevolent Fund. Each of the different states have their own fund and own version selling these shirts. You know, they're really good. I think it was $30 for the t-shirt, and the proceeds go towards helping people in the arts who are in need, there are a lot of people in need right now, particularly in Victoria, because we are, of course, in second lockdown. You know, it's hard for a lot of people watching, a lot of our colleagues in other states who can go back to rehearsals and go back to work. So spare a thought, and yeah, yay. If you're overseas, I've seen similar t-shirts from your local sort of actor benevolent funds or artist benevolent funds as well. So give the arts a bit of love. Great. Hey, thanks for joining me. Have a fantastic weekend. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others, including your pets. Thanks soon. Bye.